So hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the greatest funnel that I believe can help every single coach, info product business, agency, and service provider. So I'm going to take a couple minutes, about 5 minutes or so, break down this entire funnel. And at the end, if you want, you can go to the link down below and book a call with me, book a free one-on-one business audit to see if this funnel can actually work in your business and get you the same results that we've seen this funnel give to various other agencies. So without further ado, let's get started. So this funnel here, I'm going to show you just a little overview here. So there's the value ladder and the ascension funnel. If you don't know anything about funnels, the ascension funnel is getting someone from being a viewer to your ultimately to your high ticket offer. Okay. So as you can see here in the value ladder, this is pretty much what a funnel does. It gets people through the value ladder. And as you can see over here, this is the actual ascension funnel. So the value ladder, obviously we start off with a free product, a low ticket product, and a high ticket product. This is typically how funnels operate the best. So you want to get your viewers from your ads and your content to the free product, from the free product to your low ticket product, and from your low ticket product to your high ticket product. Now, sometimes obviously they skip one or skip the other and get to the lower and go straight to the lower or straight from zero to the high ticket. It happens. But the ultimate goal is to get as many people from the free product to the low ticket and as many people from the low ticket to the high ticket as possible. So the free product is typically going to be something like YouTube videos, YouTube content, or Instagram content, free training videos, and bootcamp email sequences of email marketing with value, just value packing as much as possible for free. Your low ticket offer is going to be premium communities like WAP communities, Discord communities, and Skull communities, things of that nature. And depending on what business you are, it can also be a physical product. And your high ticket offer can be typically a high ticket offer is a done for you, a done with you, or an info product or coaching offer. Okay. So as you can see here with the ascension funnel, that's the top of the funnel is your free resources. So that's your YouTube videos, that's your content, that's your ads. That's the top of the funnel, all your free resources. People are gaining value from you and you're building authority. Your low ticket offer is your nurture system. So that's a low, like I said, a low ticket community or a low ticket physical product, a book, something that is not too expensive and everyone can afford, but still is mostly appreciated by the people in your niche. And these are the people that you are nurturing and hopefully trying to get them to a high ticket offer. For example, as we all know, you see Alex Hormozi as an example. You see his content everywhere. He posts 10 times a day at minimum on all platforms. Okay. That's his free product. Those are his free resources. Okay. And then his low ticket offers are typically his books. Or his books, $100 million models, $100 million offers, those types of things. Those are his low ticket offers, his books. Okay. And his high ticket offers, as we know, are actually working with him through acquisition.com. So this is the primary structure that we see in most coaches, most agencies, and service-based businesses. This is just generally how they all function. Okay. So now that you're a quick overview, I'm just going to go through this particular funnel and why this particular funnel is so effective. So as we can see here, this funnel here is the main funnel. So the main funnel is primarily for the high ticket offer. Okay. The main funnel is not for the low ticket and it's not for the freebies. The freebies and the low ticket offers have different funnels, but all the funnels ultimately want to lead the prospect to the high ticket, to this main funnel. This is where the upsell happens. Okay. So the goal is to get your clients or your students crazy results. That is the primary goal of your high ticket offer. And that is the end of your entire business structure and the end of that's your main funnel. Okay. So your VSL funnel, this is one of the best VSL funnels. I've done hundreds of hours of research, and this is the greatest VSL funnel that anyone can use today. Okay. So this is the one main funnel. It is very simple and very effective. So I broke it down. I didn't want to put any content pieces of my own or anyone else's on this video, but I just wanted to show you guys a full breakdown of kind of how this funnel should look, whether you're using ClickFunnels, Framer, Bolt, Lovable, or Perspective. You can build these funnels whatever platform you are using. So this is kind of the breakdown of how the funnel should look. You should have your CTA offer and curiosity pull at the top of your funnel, the top of your main funnel, right? You should have 2 steps. Step 1, this should be your VSL video. So you have your VSL video right below your CTA offer and curiosity pull. And below that, you will have your Typeform questions, because when you are selling a low ticket offer and a high ticket offer and you're running ads and content, you can get various types of people that come through your system, right? They become leads per se. But not everyone is qualified to be a lead, and not everyone is qualified for your service. Not everyone can afford $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 high ticket products. Most people can afford a $50 product. Most people definitely can. Everyone can afford the freebies. So because not everyone that comes through the system is qualified, to save you time, and if you have a sales team, to save your sales team time, it is good to have some form of qualification on the page, right? So we use Typeform. So you have a Typeform questionnaire. This is what we like to put into funnels. You can also put it directly in the funnel. If you're using, I believe if you're using Perspective, you can put it directly in the funnel. Most of these platforms, you can put it directly into the funnel, but embedding Typeform is fairly easy, because then you get all the results in the back end. So you put a Typeform questionnaire, that's step 2. And then below that, your testimonials, your client or student results, call to action button, more testimonials. I only have 5 here, but you can put as many. I would say don't put any more than like 10. Otherwise it's too long and crowded. And then at the bottom of the page, put another call to action, like apply to one-on-one coaching, apply to work with us, that kind of thing. Okay. So when that happens, the prospect will be routed to one of 2 places. They're going to be qualified or they're unqualified. So if they are unqualified, this is the kind of page you should have attached to the main funnel. If they're unqualified, for example, if you ask them for the budget and their budget is below $500, this is what you should be using. So congrats, tell them congratulations, thank you for going through. We will call you shortly, please be patient. Something along those lines, right? If you have a dialer, the dialer can follow the system and call them. If you don't have a dialer, you can call them yourselves. And then you have a little small nurture video. This could be like the free training video, depending on how you word your offer at the top. This could be a free training video. This is a nurture video. Okay, so it brings people in. So everyone can afford the freebie, but most people can afford like a $50 product, $50 a month. Most people can afford that. So if you have a nurture video, you're still bringing those people in that may not have $500 to pay you, but they may have $50 a month. They may have $70 a month to still learn from you if they really want this skill set. So what you can do is you can put that nurture video here, right? It can even be a YouTube video. It can be YouTube content. For example, I could put this video in my funnel if I wanted to. I won't do that because this is very laid back, but you get the point. And then below that, frequently asked questions list. And below that, the same testimonials and call to action as we had on the main funnel page, right? Okay. Now, if the prospect is qualified, for the call, then okay, now you bring them to the call booking page. So for example, if their budget is over $500, you bring them over to the qualified page so they can book for a call. So, congrats, you're qualified for the call, book here. Have a Calendly in bed, let them book their call. When they book the call, now they go to another page. Okay, that page is like, congrats, the caller will dial soon. Still the same thing. It's the same page as the unqualified, but you're congratulating them and telling them that they have been booked for their call and you still can call them, right? Okay, same thing, same nurture video. It can be YouTube content, or you can film something and make a video of value specifically for the funnel. That is also a thing. Frequently asked questions list below that, and even below that, testimonials or student results, the same thing, the same call to action. So this bottom section of all 3 pages is the same. All right. Now, whether they're unqualified or they are qualified, you're going to dial every single lead that comes in. So you're going to call every lead that comes in, whether you have a dialer or not. So if you have a dialer, the dialer will do it. If you don't have a dialer, you're going to do it. You're going to call every lead. So I put here, call every lead, qualified or not. So you're going to dial the lead. Here are the 3 outcomes, right? So you're going to call them with the script. Always call them with a script. Have a plan so you can keep the metrics and understand how to adjust your script over time. Always call a script. So you're going to call the script. If they are unqualified, you're going to cancel the appointment. okay? And you're going to send a free resource, okay, which is the freebie. If they are qualified, confirm the appointment, okay? If you close the lead, all right, then you will add the follow-up sequence, okay? If you do not close the lead, you will add them to the follow-up sequence on the call, right? From confirming an appointment. If you close the lead, you're going to add them to the follow-up sequence. If you do not close the lead, if you close the lead, you're just going to onboard them and start working with them. So this is pretty much very, very simple, very, very easy to understand. But this is the breakdown of how this funnel works. And obviously always track your metrics, always keep everything in one place. All other funnels should be leading your customers towards this main funnel. So you want this funnel to be fully intact with everything. You want your best testimonials, your best client results, your call to action. This is for anyone who is running any coaching offer, any info offer, right? Any agencies and service-based. So this can, not only can this work, this can work for someone who's just running a school community. This can work for just a marketing agency, a filmmaking agency, and this can work for like roofing and solar. So this works for people. This works for anyone really, but we only focus on coaches, agencies, and service providers. This can work for anyone. So I hope that this has taught you guys something. And this is the first video on my channel, so we're going to keep going. I'm going to keep making videos like this, just showing various different things that either I learn, I have found from my own experience, or studies I've done based on other people's work. So I hope this provides a lot of value for you guys. Like I said, this funnel has generated millions of dollars. We've seen this funnel generate millions of dollars. It is very effective. And so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.